Types of pronouns. Types of pronouns with examples. Examples. 1. Personal pronouns. Used instead of specific nouns referring to people or things. Subject pronouns, used as subjects of sentences. I love reading books. You are my best friend. He is a great teacher. She sings beautifully. It is raining outside. We should study together. They went to the park. Object pronouns, used as objects in sentences. Me, he gave me a gift. You, I will call you later. Him, I saw him at the store. Her, tell her to wait. It, she found it on the table. Us, the teacher praised us. Them, we invited them to the party. 2. Possessive pronouns, show ownership or possession. Mine, this book is mine. Yours, is this pen yours? His, that car is his. Hers, the blue dress is hers. Ours, the victory is ours. Theirs, the house on the hill is theirs. 3. Reflexive pronouns. Used when the subject and object are the same. Myself, I made this cake myself. Yourself, you should treat yourself. Himself, he injured himself. Herself, she prepared the meal herself. Itself, the dog hurt itself. Ourselves, we built the house ourselves. Yourselves, you all should take care of yourselves. Themselves, they completed the project themselves. 4. Intensive pronouns. Emphasize the subject of the sentence, same form as reflexive pronouns. Myself, I myself cooked this meal. Yourself, you yourself admitted the mistake. Himself, he himself painted the house. Herself, she herself wrote the book. Itself, the company itself made the decision. Ourselves, we ourselves decided to go. Yourselves, you yourselves completed the task. Themselves, they themselves built the shelter. 5. Demonstrative pronouns, point to specific things or people. This is my favorite book. That was a great movie. These are my friends. Those belong to Sarah. 6. Interrogative pronouns, used to ask questions. Who is calling me? Whom did you invite? Whose jacket is this? Which one do you prefer? What is your name? 7. Relative pronouns. Introduce dependent clauses and relate to a noun mentioned earlier. Who, the girl who won the race is my sister. Whom, the teacher whom you met is my uncle. Whose, the artist whose painting was sold is famous. Which, the book which I borrowed is amazing. That, the car that broke down is mine. 8. Indefinite pronouns. Refer to unspecified people or things. Singular indefinite pronouns. Anyone can join the club. Everybody was happy. Nobody knows the answer. Somebody called you. Everything is ready. Something, I heard something strange. Nothing is impossible. Plural indefinite pronouns. Both are correct. Few understand this topic. Many attended the event. Several of them agreed. Others have different opinions. 9. Distributive pronouns. refer to individual members of a group. Each student received a certificate. Either answer is acceptable. Neither of them is correct. 10 reciprocal pronouns indicate a mutual relationship. Each other, the two brothers love each other. One another, the teammates support one another. 11 expletive pronouns used to introduce sentences without adding meaning. It is raining. There is a book on the table. Additional pronouns, for advanced usage. Formal and informal usage. Thou, archaic for you, thou art wise. The, object form of thou, I shall help thee. Thy, possessive, thy will be done. Thine, possessive, the book is thine. Gender-neutral pronouns. They, singular, they are a good student. Themselves is responsible for the work. Emphatic pronouns. Yours truly, best wishes from yours truly. One should always be polite. 100 modal verbs, functions and examples. 1 expressing ability, can, could, be able to. Function, to indicate ability or capability. Can, I can swim across the river. Could, when I was a child, I could run fast. Be able to, she is able to solve complex math problems. 2 expressing possibility, may, might, could, can, be likely to. Function, to show something is possible. May, she may come to the party. Might, it might rain later. Could, he could be at home now. Can, it can get very cold in the winter. Be likely to, he is likely to win the race. 3 expressing necessity, must, have to, need to, ought to, shall. Function, to indicate something is necessary. Must, you must wear a seat belt. Have to, I have to finish my homework. Need to, she needs to study harder. Ought to, you ought to apologize. Shall, you shall complete the task by tomorrow. 4 expressing lack of necessity, don't have to, needn't, not necessary, not required to. Function, to indicate something is not required. Don't have to, you don't have to bring anything. Needn't, you needn't worry about it. Not necessary to, it's not necessary to wear formal clothes. Not required to, you are not required to stay late. 5 expressing obligation, must, have to, should, ought to, be supposed to. Function, to indicate duty or obligation. Must, you must pay your taxes. Have to, we have to obey the law. Should, you should help your parents. Ought to, he ought to be more respectful. Be supposed to, you are supposed to arrive on time. 6 expressing permission, can, may, might, could, be allowed to. Function, to give permission. Can, you can go outside. May, you may enter the room. Might, you might take a break. Could I leave early? Be allowed to, we are allowed to use calculators. 7 expressing prohibition, mustn't, can't, may not allowed to, shouldn't. Function, to indicate something is forbidden. Mustn't, you mustn't smoke here. Can't, you can't park here. May not, students may not use mobile phones in class. Not allowed to, you are not allowed to enter. Shouldn't, you shouldn't cheat on exams. 8 expressing advice, should, ought to, had better, might want to, be wise to. Function, to suggest or recommend something. Should, you should drink more water. Ought to, you ought to see a doctor. Had better, you had better leave now. Might want to, you might want to check your email. Be wise to, you would be wise to take an umbrella. 9. Expressing deduction, must, can't, could, may, might, should, would. Function, to express logical conclusions. Must, he must be the new manager. Can't, that can't be true. Could, he could be lost. May, she may be at the office. Might, they might be sleeping. Should, he should be home by now. Would, that would explain the noise. 10. Expressing probability, will, should, ought to, be bound to, be certain to. Function, to indicate likelihood. Will, she will pass the test. Should, he should arrive soon. Ought to, the bus ought to be here by now. Be bound to, he is bound to succeed. Be certain to, she is certain to get the job. 11. Expressing habit, would, used to, will, shall, tend to. Function, to describe repeated actions. Would, when I was young, I would play outside all day. Used to, he used to live here. Will, he will always help his friends. Shall, I shall always remember this moment. Tend to, she tends to wake up early. 12. Expressing politeness, would, could, might, may, can, shall. Function, to make polite requests. Would you mind helping me? Could you pass the salt? Might I suggest an alternative? May I use your phone? Can I have a glass of water? Shall we go now? 13. Expressing future intention, will, shall, be going to, be about to, expect to. Function, to talk about future plans. Will, I will visit my grandma tomorrow. Shall, we shall meet at noon. Be going to, he is going to buy a new car. Be about to, I am about to leave. Expect to, she expects to finish early. 14. Expressing hypothetical situations, would, could, might, should, if I were to. Function, to discuss imaginary situations. Would, if I were rich, I would travel the world. Could, if I studied more, I could pass. Might, if it rains, we might stay indoors. Should, if you should see him, tell him to call me. If I were you, I'd apologize. Were to, if she were to ask, I'd say yes. Types of adjectives with examples. 1. Descriptive adjectives. Describe qualities, characteristics, or states of nouns. Beautiful, she is wearing a beautiful dress. Large, they live in a large house. Cold, the weather is cold today. Expensive, this phone is expensive. Friendly, my neighbor is very friendly. Dark, the room is dark. Soft, this blanket is soft. Delicious, the cake tastes delicious. Fast, he drives a fast car. Weak, the bridge looks weak. 2. Quantitative adjectives. Indicate quantity or amount. Some, I bought some apples. Many people attended the event. Few, there are few options left. Several, several students passed the exam. Much, there isn't much water left. Enough, do we have enough chairs? Whole, she ate the whole pizza. Little, there's little sugar in the jar. Half, I drank half of the juice. All the books are new. 3 demonstrative adjectives. Point out specific things or people. This book is interesting. That building is old. These flowers are beautiful. Those cars are expensive. 4 possessive adjectives. Show ownership or possession. My phone is missing. Is this your bag? His idea is great. Her dress is elegant. The dog wagged its tail. Our teacher is kind. Their house is huge. 5 interrogative adjectives. Used in questions. Which shirt do you like? What color do you prefer? Whose jacket is this? 6 indefinite adjectives. Refer to unspecified things or people. Any, do you have any money? Some, she has some good ideas. Several students were absent. Few, only a few people know the truth. Many guests arrived early. No, there is no milk left. 7 distributive adjectives refer to individual members of a group. Each student received a book. Every child need love. Either, you can take either route. Neither answer is correct. 8 proper adjectives. Derived from proper nouns, capitalized. American, she loves American culture. Chinese, we ate Chinese food. French, I enjoy French wine. Khmer, we ate Khmer food. African, she is an African artist. 9 compound adjectives. Made of 2 or more words joined by a hyphen. Well-known, he is a well-known actor. Open-minded, she is very open-minded. High quality, this is a high-quality product. Old-fashioned, she prefers old-fashioned clothing. Full-time, he has a full-time job. 10 predicate adjectives. Come after linking verbs and describe the subject. Happy, she looks happy. Sad, he seems sad today. Angry, the boss is angry. Tired, I feel tired. Excited, they are excited for the trip. 11 comparative adjectives. Compare 2 things. Taller, he is taller than his brother. Faster, this car is faster than mine. Smarter, she is smarter than him. Bigger, their house is bigger. Hotter, the weather is hotter today. 12 superlative adjectives. Compare more than 2 things. Tallest, he is the tallest in the class.